Rick Huff is also known as the poet laureate of Folly Beach. Was a real character. He was a great musician. What a lot of people didn't know about him was he would drift off to Atlanta once in a while because he would write jingles for commercials. So when he wasn't around, he kind of, I just went to Atlanta for a couple of days. He was actually working. My first time running for city council was in 2000, after the debate, what we at Folly love to call a debate, the question and answer period. I never had met Rick before, and Rick walked up to me as a young politician and not really knowing the ropes. He looked me straight in the eye and said, "And what makes you think you can run my city?" Now that's a tough question to answer cold from somebody that you recognize has been a resident here for a while. I stumbled around. I don't even remember what I told him, why I thought I could run his city. Unfortunately, I didn't get elected that year. I got elected 2 years later. But that was the beginning of a long relationship with Rick, and he and my wife Charlotte actually had an ongoing relationship more than Rick and I, because he would call her up and say, "Hey Charlotte, it's about time for you to cook something," and she would cook a meal, call him up, and he'd show up. He was supposed to show up one Thanksgiving afternoon. He didn't show up. He was late. And I called him, and he had fell asleep because he'd eat so much earlier in the day from someone else who had invited him over to eat that he was taking a good long nap. So he come and he carried the stuff home that, leftovers for tomorrow and the next day. But one thing that was funny that happened while he was there, he said, "Tim, I want to use your phone." I said, "Sure." It's sitting on the counter. He picks up the phone and dials a number. Sit there a minute, and he said, "Get the hell off the couch," and slammed the phone down. I looked at him and said, "Rick, what are you doing?" He said, "Well, I'm babysitting my brother's dog, and I know he's sitting on my couch, and the recorder's on the table at the end of the couch, and then this dog's going nuts, wanting to know where I was hollering at him from to get off my couch." So that was the kind of guy Rick was. He would pick on you in song and lyrics. He was a good guy. He had a tragic death, unfortunately, but he was a wonderful person.